Hello, welcome to Sasquatch and Cigars. My name's Thomas, and I'm out here to do another cigar review. I'll probably have some more Sasquatch stories coming up later this week. I did see that there was a report of a possible sighting around May the 1st, somewhere around there, so I'll see if I can dig up some stuff onto that. The cigar that I'm going to review is the Definition Cigar, the Chairman. This is a Toro at, I believe, 6.5 inch by 52 ring gauge. It is wrapped in Nicaraguan leaf. The binder and filler are a Nicaraguan tobacco. Tasting notes say it should be chocolatey, woodsy, things of that nature, but I'm going to get into it and we're going to see what we see. Just a minute. And also I want to give a little plug. I have a few of these left and I think I'm going to order some more, but I have hard hat stickers. These little ones are free. If anybody wants one, contact me. I'll put up my email and I'll see if I can't get it out to you. I have bigger ones that are 5 inches. If I get any more of those, I can sell those. But they'll be like $5 a piece, something like that. Anyways, so I'm gonna set the mic down because my little clip broke on it. So I'm gonna put it down for a second. I'm gonna cut and light the cigar. All right. I was trying to talk into my cigar. Go figure. Definitely getting some cocoa flavor from it right off the bat. We'll have to get into it a little bit more. Excuse the plane flying overhead. It happens when you film outside. And unfortunately, right now, I film outside because, I don't smoke inside my house. This is good. This is a good cigar. Right off the bat, though, I'm preferring the Pig that I had the other night to this one. This is by no means a bad cigar. It's actually really good. My palate right now just kind of gravitates more towards the Pig. But maybe the profile will change on this as I get further into it. As you can see, it's a longer cigar, so this might be a bit of a longer video, but we got the pause button, so I'll pause for a little bit. I have posted some videos of our Sasquatch adventure investigation. I'm still working on the nighttime videos, trying to get those pieced together and edited. Hopefully I will have those out next Sunday. Again, I apologize for the delay in getting stuff out. This whole video development and social media and content creation is all new to me, so I'm like the novice kid in the room trying to figure out what the hell's going on, where the hell am I going. So anyways, I do have my wife who's an expert. She's going to help me with some editing later this week when we can get time to sit down and just sit at the computer together and go over it. I think the program that I picked was just a little too intensive for a first-time user. So I'm going to switch programs and see if I can get something a little bit easier to work with. I like the construction of this cigar. The wrapper is nice and dark. It's not as dark as some, but it's still pretty dark, and it's got a little bit of an oily sheen to it, which is good because it gives off some, you can't see it right now because it's kind of windy out, but there is a little bit of smoke coming off the end. And the burn on this one so far is a little bit wavy, but I think it'll even out. The other Definition cigars that I have tried have all had excellent even burns. Shout out to Definition Cigars. Y'all make a hell of a cigar. And interestingly enough, I just found out that they're Texas-based. I did not know that until today. And I believe they're based out of Dallas. And I think that's pretty freaking awesome. A company in Texas can make a cigar that is equal to and comparable, and in some ways better than a lot of the cigars that come out of Nicaragua, Ecuador, Honduras, and stuff like that. You know, you guys at Definition make an amazing stick. And just a little disclaimer, I'm not paid to say that. I'm not being promoted. I bought this stick with my own money. This one I got at Cigars International, and I believe it was, or no, I take that back. I got this one at Hey Guys Cigars on Kirkendall here in Houston. Shout out to Hey Guys Cigars for carrying the Definition cigar line. I believe this stick was $14.50 if my memory serves. So it's mid-range on the price, but I'm getting to where I'm sold on Definition cigars as being a go-to brand, and honestly, I don't mind paying a little bit more for a cigar of this quality. On a side note, I had a Plasencia, Colorado that I actually paid $28 plus tax for, and I didn't really like it. So price does not instantly say great cigar. A lot of it has to do with your own personal palate, but then again, there's been a lot of cigars that I've had that are less expensive that taste really good. Again, my number one go-to is the Isla Del Sol from Drew Estates. Can't say enough about that cigar. Sorry about that. It's just a cigar that I will always love. And as you can see, the burn has evened out. Just a beautiful burn around the edge. No wonkiness, no canoeing. If this goes like the pig that I had the other night, I won't have to babysit it. I won't have to even it out. And you know, that it's just it's a good stick. If you get a chance to try, so far, if you get a chance to try Definition cigars, go for it. If it's not in your price point, save up some money and try it out anyways, just to treat yourself. You know, it's definitely not an everyday smoke, simply because I don't think I could pay $15 or $14.50 for a cigar every single day, because one, my wife would just shoot me. Just kidding, that was a joke. And I definitely would be in the doghouse if I smoked $15 sticks every single day, which is why if I want to have a cigar every day or every other day, I tend to lean towards the Isla Del Sols, or like I recently got into doing the factory smokes from Drew Estates. Those are pretty cheap. If you know of any budget-friendly cigars that I haven't mentioned or that I haven't talked about before, please leave them in the comment. I'd like to know. All right. I am definitely getting a little bit of a nutty flavor from it. Still some cocoa. But I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to smoke a little bit more. And as I get towards the middle, I'll turn it back on and we'll see what we can see. And we'll talk about it then. Okay, so I'm approaching the midsection of the cigar. You can see the burn is still even. Still got a good flavor profile. I'm kind of picking up like toasted peanuts. I don't know if it's definitely peanuts, but maybe cashews. Definitely a nutty flavor. Not much of a cocoa flavor anymore. Still getting I'm starting to pick up kind of like an earthy flavor with maybe let me try one more. I'm kind of picking up a post oak flavor. So kind of reminds me of a barbecue pit, like a smoking pit. All in all, it's pretty tasty. I'm enjoying this cigar. Getting into the middle here. Flavor profile a little bit changed up. And you'll find that on a lot of cigars, the profiles will change as you get through them. But that's by design. The tobacconists and the guys that come up with these blends that they blend together do it for specific flavor profiles and stuff. Honestly, when I first started smoking cigars, I couldn't tell you what I was tasting other than tobacco and whatnot. And as I got into smoking them more and longer, my palate has started picking up notes. I'd say probably for like the past 2 or 3 months, I've really been able to pick out different tasting notes out of these. Right now where I'm standing, I would put this, the chairman here by Definition Cigars, in my top 10 of cigars. I'll have to get a more accurate of that. Maybe I'll, when I go to edit or not really edit the video, because I'm not going to edit it, but when I put it in the description, I'll come up with a list of what I feel my top 10 cigars are for me personally, and give them a number ranking so you can see where I stand as far as what I'm smoking. And again, if you have something that I haven't tried or that you think I should try, post a comment. I'll respond to it. I try and respond to all my comments. If I can find the cigar, I'll get it and I'll try it. I may even make a video about it. And if you recommend one and you don't mind it, I'll shout you out by name. But if you don't want to be called out by name, just put a note in there and say, hey, this is what I recommend. Just don't mention my name, and that'll be fine. I know a lot of people don't like to have their names out there on social media. My social media is like really small right now, so it's only a handful of people that are going to see it. I'm trying to get to where I can start growing. I am in the process of getting new equipment for making videos. Hopefully that'll happen within the next couple of weeks. Looking at picking up a camcorder, a high sensitivity, a high sensitivity microphone, a thermal camera, and hopefully maybe a couple of trail cams that I can put out. And when we go camping, we'll set out we'll scout the area during the daytime like we did the last time, pick some spots that we want to investigate, and then when we go and investigate it, maybe we'll have, when we get ready to leave the area, we'll set up some trail cams for overnight while we're gone, and see what kind of things we pick up, as what kind of animals are going through that area. Is it raccoons? Is it possums, armadillos? Are there bigger animals out there, deer, boar, stuff like that? Try and get a feel for what's in the area. As far as Sasquatch goes, a lot of people feel that all those are prey items to the Sasquatch, that he would hunt them and use them as food. I know there's been sightings of Sasquatch where they've said that they've seen him carrying a deer or a wild hog from the roadside off into the woods. Maybe if we find a good game trail, maybe we can pick something else up. Shout out to my wife for this shirt that I'm wearing. She got this for me for Christmas. This one and my other Sasquatch shirt are my two favorite shirts, and I try and do most of my videos wearing at least one of these two shirts. Hopefully going to pick up some more, because obviously the theme of the channel is Sasquatch and cigars. Be back when I get into the final third of this cigar. All right, I'm back. Coming into the final third of the cigar. Flavor profile has swung more earthy and woodsy. If you enjoy sitting around a campfire and sometimes that smoke wafts over to you, you would enjoy this. This would be a great stick to go out while you're camping, sit around and tell ghost stories or campfire stories or whatever, and just burn this stick and enjoy the night. So what I was going to do, I heard that Definition Cigars was possibly doing away with, these are the wrappers. So this orange one is from the pig that I saved from earlier, and this pinkish one, it's kind of hard to see, is from this chairman. Dude, if you guys can, stay with those. That makes you unique. It's easily spottable. Paper wrappers are overdone. Man, stick with those. It just brings it to a whole nother level. So I'm going to finish this off, and I'm going to get ready to go inside. Got work tomorrow. I missed work today because I had one of my daughters suffers from anxiety, and I stayed home to help her through some stuff, and she ended up getting a little over 5 hours worth of schoolwork done. So shout out to my daughter for making some good progress today. But I'm going to show you one other thing. So hold on. I'm going to set the cigar down for a second. Say hello to my guy, Charlie. This is my kitty cat, Charlie. Charlie sits out here with me. Obviously, when I'm smoking a cigar, he won't come over near me, so I put the cigar down so I can pick him up. Say hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
All right. Again, If you're gonna try a Definition cigar, I highly recommend the Equalizer, which is a darker Maduro style with a really dark wrapper. Man, that is a really good one. The Pig, shorter, fatter, but dude, outstanding flavor. The Chairman here is really good. I picked up a few other Definition cigars that I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to do a review of those. I had one the other night that I didn't do a review on, and I regret it. So I'm going to go buy another one so I can do a review on it. That one's called the Kinsman. It's a smaller cigar, but dude, the flavor on that was pretty outstanding. And I'll do a review on that one. Again, thanks for watching. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Share the video. If you know some people that like to smoke cigars, share the video with them and let them check it out. If you got people that like to just hear about Sasquatch, I know I didn't talk too much about it, but share it. And I've got other content where I talk a lot about it. Good night. God bless. Take care.